Welcome to another episode of Fix My Marriage, where I answer your questions as much as I can. So, today's question is, how do we build trust when it's been broken? So, there are 7 ways you can build a trust that has been broken. But before I dive right into it, I want you to know, in case you're thinking that once a trust is broken, that it can never be rebuilt, I want to reassure you today that a trust that is broken can be rebuilt through consistent effort, honest communication, transparency, and most importantly, over time. It can be built. All you need is patience. So I will run you through the 7 things that you need to consider if you want to rebuild the trust that has been broken. Number 1 is to acknowledge that the trust is broken, because acknowledgement and acceptance that something has gone wrong is the first step to healing. The person who broke the trust should come to the realization that, okay, I have messed up. Acknowledge and take responsibility for what they have done. And the person who is hurt must be willing to forgive and heal gradually. It's something you must be willing to do. Otherwise, every effort the other person is putting into this process be a waste of time. So the person who is hurt must be willing to forgive gradually. Number 2, the person who broke the trust must apologize sincerely. And when I say apologize sincerely, I'm not talking about coming to the person and saying, I am sorry. It's way, way more than saying, I am sorry. Apologizing sincerely should sound more like, I know I have hurt you. I know I have broken your trust. I take responsibility for all the damage that I have caused, and I'm ready to make it right. So it should be very sincere apology. You shouldn't just apologize because you want to apologize. It should come from your heart. Because when it does come from your heart, the person you are apologizing to will feel it, and the person will know that you're remorseful. Number 3, no more lying, no more hiding, no more secrets. Be as transparent as possible. Okay? So if you have things like passwords, you have things like daily check-ins, for example, telling your partner where you are, where you're going to, who you're with, how much you're spending, things like that. Anything that you think that you would do to be as transparent as possible, because you've broken that trust. You need to work 10 times harder to gain back that trust. So what you do on a normal day, you have to do 10 times of that to prove to that person that you have actually changed. So you have to be very transparent with your actions, with your whereabouts, with your password, whatever you think it takes to be like an open book to your partner to gain back that trust. Okay, because for example, I do this in my marriage as well. Let's say, for example, I want to go and buy something and my husband say, oh, take my card and pay for it. If I go and buy it, I know he trusts me and I trust him, right? If I go and buy it, when I come back, I still give him back his card and give him the receipt of what I bought. He'll be like, no, he doesn't need it, but I give him the receipt. And this is me trying to be very transparent, and he trusts me with his money because he knows if I say I am going to buy A, that is what I am going to buy. If for any reason I am going to buy more than A, I will communicate or buy it and come back and explain. So there should be transparency. You should be like an open book to each other. So at this point that you're trying to rebuild the trust, you should be as transparent as possible. So you cannot be trying to rebuild the trust and still be having some secrets, having some things you're hiding. It will be hard for that person to forgive you. It will be hard for that person to heal. Okay? Number 4, set boundaries. Talk about what is okay and what is not okay moving forward. The things that you feel like they are causing the issues that you've had before, talk about them and discuss it and say, okay, this must go, this can stay. Talk about how to check in on each other. Talk about, do we consider counseling? Talk about, do we consider taking some time off? Talk about what is working. Anything that is going to help you people to heal quickly, to forgive each other. Those things that you feel like have been going on in your marriage that is also causing this breach, lack of trust, lack of communication and whatnot. Talk about it and take them out. Introduce the things that you know that is going to help and support your relationship to build back that trust. So what is working, you bring it in. What is not working, you agree to take it out. Talk about how do we check on each other? How often should we check up on each other regarding this issue so that you monitor your daily progress, your monthly progress, and see if you're making progress. Number 5, be consistent over time. I want you to understand that trust is built with repeated safe behavior. So you're not going to act this way today and act another way tomorrow. So if you are determined to rebuild the trust in your relationship, your behavior has to be consistent. The person that is beginning to open up to you, to trust you again, need to see consistency in your behavior, and they need to feel safe with you. So your behavior, your act of showing that you have changed, need to be consistent in the words that you say, in the things that you do, in the way you relate with them, and in the way you communicate. There need to be consistency between your words and your actions. It should not just be about promises. Don't just say you will do it. Actually do it. Number 6, be patient. You don't rush healing. The person that is hurt would need some time to heal. I've counseled a couple where one of the partner was telling me that it's been months and the partner is not healing. The partner is still not forgiving them. This thing takes time because this person's trust, you've broken it. It's easy to break people's trust, but to rebuild it is very hard. So you have to be patient. You have to take it one day at a time. Don't rush how quickly they should forgive you. Don't rush how quickly they should trust. Don't rush how quickly they should heal. Let it come naturally. Number 7, get support. You might want to consider therapy. You might want to consider counseling, because sometimes healing needs an outside neutral voice to come in and talk to the inner spirit, to talk to your inner self. So you might want to consider any of this. If all of this is not working, get support. But in case you are in this situation, you find yourself in a place like this, and you're thinking, is it ever possible for a broken trust to be rebuilt? The answer is yes. I have seen broken trust being rebuilt over and over again. So there is hope for you. Trust can be rebuilt, but the partners involved have to do the work. The people involved have to do the work. Healing is not a walk in the park. It will take time. There will be setbacks, but with grace, honesty, and time, your relationship can become stronger than before. God bless you.